Right, so we just recently went to go see. Well, did we go see it? No, we used to watch it at home.
We watched it at home.
Yeah, we watched it at home. We were too late, but yeah, we watched Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed it. I did have a question for you. What is the earliest Super Mario game that you remember playing?
That I remember playing?
Yeah.
Oh man, you trying to put my age out there on the spot, cuz. All right, so the oldest Mario game that I remember playing is the one for the original Nintendo.
Okay.
You know when he was.
I think it's Super Mario World. Isn't it?
I don't even know.
Brothers. It might be Super Mario Brothers.
Like super flat.
Right.
I think he had like a white over. Yeah, the 8-bit Mario. Yeah. That's my.
So did you play it on the Nintendo, like the NES? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
cool.
I grew up with a family that loved video games. So my Uncle Chris, I'm pretty sure it was either his game or my Uncle Tweet game.
Okay. Yeah. So my earliest is actually the same game, except I had it on Game Boy.
Game Boy?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I've been wanting the Game Boy lately. I ain't gonna lie.
I kind of miss some of them Game Boy games.
Yeah,
man.
that Pokemon was kind of hard
except
on there.
For I think I had the Power Rangers game, and there was a bug in it, and I couldn't beat it because it was a glitch, and I was mad.
Power Rangers was the. What is this right here on the?
It's a fly.
Oh,
it's all right.
Yeah,
but,
I don't like bugs.
Yeah. So yeah, we went to go see Super Mario Brothers. I mean, I keep saying went to go see. We watched it at home. It felt like we was at the movies. It was pretty good, you know.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. One thing that I'll say I wasn't expecting was how much backstory. Like I had no idea that they were going to go.
They did a really good job
into
with
that backstory,
yeah.
and I didn't know any of that about Mario, and I thought that was really cool.
Me either.
So that was something that really took me by surprise. I really think that. You know, from what I understand, the history of Super Mario movies has been shaky at best. Like,
right.
They've never been anything substantial. And I think for this one, they knew, like, it was go big or go home, basically.
It was like they didn't play with it.
No, they didn't play with it at all.
They definitely didn't play with it at all. And it turned out to be a great movie.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. What do you think is some of the stuff that you really liked about it?
Man, so first of all, the animation was stunning.
Yeah, it was.
It kind of gave me Pixar vibes, but it also had its own little style. Mm-hmm. The animation was beautiful from the colors. The colors is very saturated. They pop.
Yeah, definitely.
The different textures of people skin or browser skin or whatever.
Right.
The set design, like Browser World, Mushroom, the real world with Super Mario. They did a really good job with the animation. They killed it. So it was just so visually stunning. It was something you just want to look at all times.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, one thing that really surprised me as well was the music.
Oh,
I didn't expect for them to be able to actually like interpolate all those themes. You know, we know all the themes like at the back of our hand, but to actually turn them into scores and not have it sound cheesy, like it was fire. Like it didn't sound corny at all. That was impressive.
Can I do it?
What? Which one?
So it'd be like doo 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 doo, but if Mario he get his butt kicked or Browser after him or he about to die something, do 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 do. I just had to do it real quick. All right, go ahead, finish.
Yeah, I really like the Bowser song. What is it? No, the Peaches song.
Yeah,
that song is just first of all, Jack Black. You know, he always was a G when it came to music. He always tried to like incorporate music into whatever he worked on. So I was really happy to see that he was gonna get that song. But for the song to be as fire as it was, I said, yo, this Jack Black is a fool. Like, he killed that song. And
he killed it.
What's also funny is, like, you don't even think about Bowser being that silly, but it makes sense, right? It's kind of like a kid's cartoon type of thing. So it's like, it was so unexpected and so random, but it fits so perfectly. I loved it.
I loved Jack Black playing Bowser. He did a good job. And it almost makes sense because, he does this like slapstick type comedy, falling down, being outrageous, and they kind of just worked. But that Peaches moment, will forever be goated because it was just so dope. Peaches, like it's just like man, and then like her name is Peaches.
Yeah, no, it's just Peach. It's Princess Peach.
Well, her name, Peaches. He's singing Peaches, right? Yeah. But then you think about what the peach emoji meme.
I didn't
Browser
even
was trying
that.
to get a little freaky. That's all I'm trying to say. He's trying to get a little freaky deaky.
I didn't even put two and two
yeah,
together.
I put
But you might be on to something.
I put it together. Browser was pressed, okay?
Yeah, no, you could tell he slaughtered people to try and get
was
with
like,
Peach.
I'm going to marry Peaches, and we're just going to be our kingdom.
Right.
Oh, I'm going to. But yeah, it was a good movie. Yeah, for sure. So the animation was just so. It was so stunning.
Yeah, and also the world building, like there's
the Mario
like,
backstory. Because I don't know much about Mario backstory.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Mario was a plumber, y'all. Like
yeah,
it
that
all
I
made
was surprised.
sense. It made sense to me when I was watching them. I'm like, wait a second, he's a plumber.
Yeah, that's why.
Like no wonder he's going down the drains and stuff. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I really loved. So in the Mushroom Kingdom, like anytime you're playing the game, you never really actually put the levels together into like one whole world. At least I didn't, not in my brain.
Right.
But like to see them all in the same world and interconnect and like work together. First of all, I know that took a lot of work for like the animators and the storyboard people. I know that took a lot of work to like figure out how to make that work. But they did it, and I was very surprised. Like, like they actually turned this Mushroom Kingdom into a place. Like now I can kind of see how all these things correlate, and so. Yeah, that was something I thought was very impressive.
Yeah. Another thing that I thought was very impressive with the movie, because like when you got like IP of this magnitude that is like diehard fans, people just love. Right. Oh my gosh, that is terrifying. Yeah, and I would definitely say the team, they executed it in a way where it wasn't corny.
Right, exactly.
Or they didn't overdo it, because like 1 inch to the right, you may have overdid it and it's just been corny, but all right, But no, they was able to serve their audience, serve the fans, because this was like a good movie, but they served the hell out of their fans, okay? Like really, they had Mario. Anything you saw Mario doing playing that video game, he did in that movie.
Exactly,
and they did it in a very clever way. They executed at a high level. And they did a really good job, because like I said, 1 inch to the right could have been corny, or everybody should be satisfied with this movie. They pleased everybody, and that's hard to do. Okay,
definitely.
With diehard fans like that, that's like serving the Laker audience. The Lakers don't play about their basketball. So
exactly right. Yeah. Let's see. Was there anything that you didn't like about the movie at all?
I would honestly say I went into Mario with super low expectations.
Right.
Because I was like, I saw the trailers. It looked nice. But then what really kind of threw me off was, what's the guy who played in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Chris Pratt.
I didn't like Chris Pratt's voice for Mario.
Yeah.
And remember, that was like a whole thing. Remember, we was in the movies. I was joking. I was like, it's me, Mario.
Yeah.
And I was like, I could do Mario, playing around. But when I watched the movie, and I'm actually glad that they didn't do an over-the-top Italian Mario voice.
Right, yeah.
It made sense. But he did it in a commercial. And I was like, okay, I get it. He's overacting. It's over the top. But like in real life, they made the decision to have Mario with a regular voice.
Right, yeah.
He was still Italian, but his voice wasn't just, it's me, Mario, Yoshi, Peaches. It wasn't like that,
Yeah.
So I really do respect that decision. I'm glad I didn't let that stop me from watching the movie, because that did kind of turn me off. But you know how the internet do. The internet just getting in your head. You're like, what? They did what? Oh, this movie, But no, that was, I can't say I didn't, it was good.
Okay.
There's nothing I would fix or anything.
Okay.
Like the story.
Yeah.
Like you said, the backstory.
Right.
As a person who played Mario since a kid, I had no idea that Super Mario was a real plumber. So like watching this movie actually gave me exposition, or gave me a better understanding of the world in general and the character.
Exactly.
So I really loved that. In the video game, the Browser had a crush on Peaches. We know he always take her.
Yeah,
but I didn't know it's because he loved Peaches.
Yeah.
Had no idea. So I was like, dang, that's dope. Because as you get older, nowadays I play Super Mario, it'd be for nostalgia reasons. But as I get older, I never, I don't be playing campaigns and stuff like that. I don't have a lot of time. I got to pick and choose my games wisely. So, what do we play? We'll try to play the hottest games we can.
Yeah.
But I can't play every little thing. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, man.
Okay.
I think Peach's character, I'm glad they didn't make her like a damsel in distress character.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
she was
She was like
strong-minded. She was capable. Right. She didn't need nobody to save her. She could save her own butt.
Right.
That was cool. Yeah.
I think the only thing that I didn't like was I wanted to see more Yoshis because I love Yoshis. I think they're so cute.
See, that would have been over the top.
Really?
It would have been too much. They had to save some stuff for the sequel.
Oh, yeah, true. That's what I figured. You know, there's a lot they had to save. I thought about the same
thing, but I was like, certain things, you can't just cram every little thing into this one.
I understand,
and certain things you want to save for the future.
He didn't even have to talk. I just wanted to see Yoshi's walking around. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you only seen him like that 1 second.
I'm pretty sure Yoshi is going to be in the sequel.
Yeah, Yoshi
he's going to be on the journey with either Luigi or Peaches or whoever.
Yeah, he's got to be.
He's going to be in there.
I'm pretty sure Wario and Waluigi are going to be in there too.
I forgot about Wario. Mm-hmm. But you know the crazy thing about Yoshi, when I used to play the Super Mario for the Super Nintendo, boy, I used to be tearing them tomatoes up.
Oh, yeah.
I used to be like, every time I saw one, I ain't care. Right. I don't even think it gave you no energy, no nothing. I was just tearing them tomatoes up in them bushes, okay?
Yeah.
And then, what?
I can't even remember. Never mind. I'm trying to remember because I can remember some of it. It's just such a long time ago.
Man. And then, like, also, this Super Mario franchise is so dear to everybody's hearts. I'm pretty sure definitely. You got stories of you and your cousins staying up all night. You didn't have a memory card, so you couldn't turn the game off. Couldn't turn the power off.
Now that dated us.
Oh, my cousins and I, back in Saginaw, Michigan, we used to play Super Mario 64 all the time. Yeah. To the point we got the music memorized. I remember our favorite, the penguin. Yeah. The penguin one where he's sliding down, you gotta race the penguins. They even had the penguins in there.
They did in the beginning.
I thought that was cool, yeah. But then, like, I remember playing the game, and it was a board where it was the direct ship board, but they had this song. That song went hard. I probably messed up the melody, but just having those type of memories growing up with your family playing the game, it was a big IP to tackle for sure.
Definitely. Yeah. I think also when they decided to actually put in the carts, that took me by surprise. Yeah. I said, okay, them going through Rainbow Road right there, that solidified it for me. I was like, oh, this movie a classic. Going down Rainbow Road and like with the Mario Karts and all that. That's
what I said. They served their audience to the core. They knew exactly who they was talking to.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And they made sure they know they couldn't miss.
Nah, yeah.
They couldn't miss.
Couldn't miss at all, man.
And some fans was like, oh, we can't wait to see Mario. Some fans were sitting there with their legs crossed like, I want to see Mario, and they better make sure they get it.
Exactly. Right.
They got it right, y'all.
Yeah, they did.
What was some of the other parts that you like?
I love the part when Mario, so he's like learning the rules and he has to go through that obstacle course. Yeah. That part was so funny. And like just watching, it felt so surreal because it's like I'm sitting here watching it and I'm like, if I was playing the game, I could do this way better. I was like, I would have killed this.
Or
this is easy.
Surreal watching it and you be like, man, I did this a billion times.
Exactly,
going through this little course
it's like here. This is easy. He messing it up. That's crazy.
I love when she was teaching him about the mushrooms and stuff like that.
Oh, you know what? That's another thing. So the one thing that I didn't know Mario didn't like mushrooms.
Me either.
I thought that was hilarious. I said this whole time he doesn't like mushrooms and he has to eat them.
You gotta eat.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's so ironic.
Didn't know that. So yeah, I think the cast did a good job. Anna Taylor.
Yeah. Chris Pratt,
the guy
Charlie
from
Day.
I was about to say the guy from It's Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah, Charlie Day. Keenan, or I said Keenan. Keegan Michael Key. Yeah.
So he did a really good job. Like they nailed it. The scenes, they got some iconic scenes. They got a lot of juxtaposition with some good pop songs.
Right, yeah.
Anything else or what? Not anything else, but another one of my favorite scenes was Donkey King. They even had Donkey King. Donkey.
Yeah, Donkey
Kong. They had Donkey Kong in the movie. They also had, I don't know who the other dude is, but they had Donkey Kong Daddy. That's what we used to call him, the granddad.
Yeah.
So, Donkey Kong is right up there with Mario.
Yeah,
Donkey Kong was like so dope.
Yeah. So I want to take this time for me to, this will probably be the first time we do it on a show. I'm going to give a prediction as far as where everything's about to go. So I'm automatically assuming, seeing how Mario was fighting Donkey Kong, to me that was a very like Super Smash Brothers style fight that they had. Yeah. So I'm going to assume that their plan for the whole Nintendo cinematic universe they're probably going to do is to make movies for all of their characters, like Donkey Kong, Star Fox, Samus, and Metroid, and then eventually come out with a Super Smash Brothers movie that I hope would be so fire.
Yeah.
Like, that to me would be like, I could scratch it off my bucket list. I've always wanted to see.
He loves Super Smash.
I love
Him and his
Super
friends
Smash
used to be
Brothers.
playing the GameCube all through college, Super Smash parties and everything. I suck at Super Smash.
I've been playing Super Smash Brothers since I was 9, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That
I'm not about to play.
The only thing about these universes, though, like, I think you're right, by the way. It's just that I just don't want to get, like, fatigue on it.
True, yeah.
That's the only thing, because I think, like, with Marvel, everything they're experiencing lately, I just think we're so fatigued with superhero genre, it don't make no sense at this point.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. I wanted to, like, still be fresh, and that was another thing I liked. It felt fresh to me.
It did.
Like,
it did feel fresh. Even though you already knew, like, a lot of what was going on, it still somehow felt new.
Right. It felt new. It felt fresh, and I want to keep that freshness alive. But you know how Hollywood goes. If they got a good idea, they could do some sequels. They're gonna beat that Joker right into the ground.
Man, so look, all I'm gonna say.
It's gonna be Mario 12.
I don't know.
Wario gonna have a movie. Actually, a Wario movie might be interesting.
That might be interesting.
Might be.
Wario's such a weird character.
We don't know anything about Wario. At least I don't like that. So
yeah, I don't know Wario's story nearly as much.
Y'all not no Nintendo fans.
Oh no, I'm not that deep into it.
Like we can't even talk about it. Like, calm down, y'all. Calm down.
This is all I'll say. They will have my money for a Legend of Zelda movie, a Star Fox movie, and a Metroid movie.
I'm trying
Those
to
three movies, they got my money already.
Trying to visualize a Zelda movie.
I would love a Legend of Zelda movie.
Zelda used to be so hard too. That's one of those games that used to be so hard. I used to play Zelda when I was bored. I'm like, all right, I done did all of this. I'm stuck on this board. Let me pop Zelda in real quick. Yeah. So, good movie.
Yeah,
if you
really
had to rate it, what would you rate it?
Solid 9, man.
I give it like 8.5.
Yeah. I think it was like a really...
It's still, there's nothing killing or touching Spider-Man right now.
Yeah, no.
But it's close. That was really good.
I would definitely put it probably top 5 for this year.
Yeah.
I would say.
Super Mario is in your top 5?
I would say so.
Dang, I had to think about that. Of animation of like just this year alone.
In general.
Oh man, I had
really
to think about it because it's been a lot of good movies that came out though.
It's gonna be hard. We gotta save our list for.
Yeah, we'll say that for a later day. But yeah, it was a really
Killers
good
of the Flower Moon might bump that right on out.
You had Oppenheimer, you had Bart. Like it's been a crazy blockbuster. Even Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
that was like
that one was
good.
That one's in my top 5 for sure. Yeah.
So. Yeah, it was a really good movie. Definitely looking forward to the sequel. We already know it's coming out.
Yeah, definitely.
Chris Pratt, he's doing this thing. And man, shout out to all the people who was attached to this movie, the filmmakers, the visual effects, everybody. You guys did a good job.
Definitely people that did the visual effects. Like, it was crazy.
Because they've been getting overworked. I'm so happy that visual effects people is getting a union. They've been getting overworked.
They've been getting overworked for
a long time
years.
now. So they deserve they money, they benefits, and all of that, man. For everybody does. The writers, everybody.
Because you got to think, man, in this industry, the people want to try to act like film and art and all of that isn't important, but they don't realize while you might have like police officers and firefighters and politicians, all these people, lawyers doing their jobs, they come home and they want to be with their family and they want to put on a good movie.
Yep.
And so that's when you have people like us coming in.
Yeah.
They want to put on a good show. They want to be able to have these things to create memories with their children and with their friends. And
as you can see, like when I was just talking about Mario, it's a memory for me.
Exactly.
It's something I will never forget growing up.
Exactly.
10 of us, 12 of us in the bedroom, no air conditioner. We probably sweaty, stinking, and playing the game, Super Nintendo 64. And, those things is what really matters in life is creating memories, man.
Yeah, experiences. You know what? To sign us off, I'll give a memory of mine.
Yeah, go ahead.
When it comes to, you're right, when it comes to Mario, memories is definitely...
So many memories, man.
So many memories. And one of my best memories, actually, now that I think about it, was... I can't remember what year it was. It was definitely the year like the GameCube came out. And for Christmas, I got that for Christmas. And this was one of the very last Christmases I had at my grandma's house.
Yeah.
So actually, my grandma might have passed by then, but I think she was still alive. This is how long ago this was.
Yeah.
But I got a GameCube for Christmas, and Super Mario Sunshine was one of those games. And
That's the iconic game right there.
I played that game to like the disc might have fell in the dust how much I played that game. You know, I loved Super Mario Sunshine.
Super Mario Sunshine. You know, I went to like a high school. Our high school was lit.
Yeah.
You know, back when they brought the GameCube, where you could attach the TV to the GameCube.
Right. Mm-hmm.
People used to bring their GameCube to class when we had substitutes, and we all used to be in the corner in the back. Playing the game, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but that's a memory.
Hey, it's a memory.
It's a memory. We used to be lit back there, man. We used to be crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out to Super Mario Brothers. They definitely killed it. I liked
Super Mario. Good job, guys.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, that's it. Make sure you subscribe. We never say that. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. If you guys have been watching, thank you so much.
Definitely. Thank you for everybody that's been commenting, you know, participating in the conversations. We really like that.
We appreciate you guys, and we see it, and thank you guys. We doing this because we're just really passionate about it. It's something we always wanted to do. So thank you.